We are live. Hello. So, I grinded off screen, and I may have gone a little overboard, but we'll definitely be able to get to the Elite Four today. So, let's just get into it. Well, actually, give me 1 second. I forgot to send a text. So I got the whole party up to level 60, and we have a new team member, but we're not going to bring our new team member into Victory Road because we still need strength. So, okay. Actually, is this the updated version? Give me 1 second. X that out. I want to make sure I have the update because I spoke to, well, I didn't speak to him, but I contacted the person who made this hack, and I was complaining about Victory Road, how the strength puzzle resets, and he was like, give me half an hour, and now the strength puzzle doesn't reset. So okay, now let's do it for real. So this is what we've got. I nicknamed Aerodactyl to Pterodax. This is a WoW reference. Lapras is Bodhi. I couldn't think of anything. Maggie, Raffi, America, and then Worthless. And we've got a secret team member who I will bring out for the Elite Four. Oops. Let's switch this back to the bike. Oh, I even went to the move relearner and I taught Maggie Metal Sound. I was thinking about Sing for Lapras, but it's only 55 accuracy, so I don't know if I want to do that. So, I don't know. And the other thing is, I don't know if I mentioned this, but while I was grinding, I also EV trained. So the whole party is maxed out on their attacking stat. In fact, see, I didn't have enough of the EV reduction berries to completely reset the EVs of our longtime party members. But when it came to Pterodax and our secret party member, they are fully EV trained and stuff that I actually wanted them. So Pterodax is HP and attack, because I figured he's fast enough for in-game. But he's fragile, so I wanted more HP. And then our secret party member is attack and speed. But, alright. I know this is going to sound dumb, but as a little kid doing Gen 1, I didn't understand, like I didn't realize that those buttons were switches, because the tiles in my brain, like that looked like an egg that you cracked open. It looked like a yolk with the whites running around it, and I had no idea what that was supposed to be. Get the experience for this. But eventually I did get it. Alright, let me show you guys that the Victory Road puzzle does not reset when we exit. Boulder's gone. That's gone. Boulder's over there. How it should have been in the first place. Alright. I'm like, from the grinding I did today, I was ready to blow my brains out. So tedious. Even with super speed up. Because when I grind off screen, it's super speed. Tedious, tedious, tedious. There's gotta be, like, a better way to grind than what Gen 3 has to offer. And there needs to be better EV trainers as well. That guy killed Sheldon. At the end of this is a tutor that gives double edge. Ooh, Sandstorm. That gives double edge. So we are definitely getting that for Aerodactyl because Aerodactyl has Rockhead. So it's a 120 power attack with no downsides. He came all the way to Victory Road with a Drowsy. Oops. Yeah, maybe I overdid it. But the Elite Four, well, the champion fight maxes out at 67. So I didn't want to, you know, get caught with my pants down going into the champion and just getting wiped. Because if I wiped at the champion, or anywhere in the Elite Four, oh my god, it would be... I don't know, like, I would not want to grind again. I might just fail the challenge. Having to replace 2 team members this late was already awful. I'm upset that we weren't able to get a good Intimidate user. I mean, we have access to Gyarados, but... I mean, Gyarados is good in this generation, but because it doesn't have a physical water move, it doesn't have good stab. So... Hail. Are they just gonna give us the weather TMs here? We already have Sunny Day. What's the other one? Rain Dance. I think we already have that too. Alright, let's fight this guy. Come on, I'll whip you. Isn't that what the tamer in Giovanni's gym said? Are they reusing lines now? If we have it on video, we can check. Let's switch. I don't want to risk it. Even though I would definitely be okay. And like one of the worst part about the EV training that I did was I stopped every so often to grab the EV reduction berries from Berry Forest because they regenerate. And it was just like I would never get enough. It would be hours of looking for them. So I'm gonna maybe suggest that because you can't grow berries on your own, maybe the 2 island dude, the vendor outside, can sell them the EV reduction berries. Because they are important. Let's switch to America. Oh, I also taught belly drum. That was a relearner move that I was surprised to see. I forgot that Snorlax could learn that. But I think Snorlax could set up and maybe belly drum, and then I'll just, you know, bring it back to full health with an item, and we'll just sweep with him. That's Earthquake. I'm afraid of Explosion. I'm pretty sure we'd survive. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, I also finally taught Snorlax Return, as you can see, after continually forgetting about it. Snorlax ate most of my EV reduction berries, because his EVs were all over the place. He had a lot of special attack EVs, so I drained them all. I just happened to have enough Hondu berries. And now he's 252 attack, mostly HP, and then a smattering of other things. Cloyster's Ice type. Why isn't Earthquake super effective? Water's not resistant to ground. Okay, I think we're going to switch to Bodhi. No special defense. Oh, that was a good switch. I am nervous about the Elite Four, because they all have extra Pokemon. They are +4 levels from the vanilla levels. And they're going to have better movesets and held items, because Black 2 and White 2 had held items for the Elite Four. Probably switch out Pterodax because it's 61. Bring in Raffi. Raffi can learn Aromatherapy through the move relearner, but I decided against it. Like, I have items, so. Aromatherapy is a great move, though. The worst part about coming back to the older generations is, like, just the lack of variety in the moves. And, like, not having the physical special split is something that you can get used to, but the issue is Pokemon don't have moves to make up for their lack of stab moves. Like, Rapidash, for example. It's a physical fire type. Fire is special in this generation. But it doesn't learn, like, good enough physical moves of any other types to, like, make up for the fact that it can't use its stab effectively. Overheat. Ooh, that's a good one. We don't have any fire Pokemon, but... let's fight this dude. If you can get through here, you can go meet the Elite Four. This is gonna be defeat road for these guys. Okay. Oh, one of the other things that the hacker did was, remember how I was complaining yesterday that oh, Lapras. Remember how I was complaining? Ooh, what do I want to do? What's not in America? Remember when I was complaining yesterday about We went into Silphco to find the Thunderwave tutor, and the music was still like the Rocket Takeover music. He changed it. So, that's nice. Apparently, because Silphco was like so empty, after you save them, and there really isn't any reason to go back other than the Thunderwave tutor, but he wants to like put stuff in there so that it actually seems like people work there, and he's thinking about putting more move tutors in for like from Emerald, and putting some, at least 1 or 2 in the Silphco, and maybe making the Hoenn Pokeballs available there, because it would make sense for them to like be importing from the, what was it, the Devon Corporation. Alright, let me go. Just a flower. Just an innocent flower. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I overdid the grinding. Kind of regretting the fact that we're just breezing through Victory Road now. Did I not push the boulder down the hole? Wait, what did I do? Oh, right, I have to go this way. Right, me. All the way here with the Clefairy. That reminds me. I thought this was weird when I figured it out. Or when I found out. In Japanese Blue, in Cerulean Cave, there are like level 60-something Clefairy. We didn't get Japanese Blue. But like, who decided that was a good idea? Actually, the source code for Pokemon Yellow leaked probably a year ago, I'd say. And if you look into it, there are headers for Pokemon Yellow and Pokemon Pink. And it seems it seemed to be scrapped really early because there was like no graphics left, like no wild Pokemon defined for it. But it seems like it was going to be a paired version, and it was going to be Yellow with Pikachu and Pink with Clefairy. Maybe I should have advanced. But it is interesting because if you go into the Pokemon Fan Club in both Red and Blue and Yellow, Yellow has a unique Clefairy sprite, Overworld sprite. So my theory is they made that for Pink version, and then when Pink got canceled, they were like, let's not waste these art assets. But imagine living in that alternate universe, where you got Pokemon Pink instead of Pokemon Yellow. I'm sure they did that for some gendered bullshit reason, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, boys won't buy Pink version. So they can't. No, I'm not. I know that one of these trainers down here has a Blastoise. I think it's the girl. Wow, she really showed me. I'll show you just how good you are. Not. Oh no, this is the one that has the whole Bellsprout line. We're switching. We don't have anything for this. Go with America again. Nice try. Remind me to cure this paralysis after this battle. Oh, my marker's already 61. I should have done someone else. The Bellsprout line are the highest index numbers in Gen 1. So it seems like they were added last. Well, last before Mew. I don't like this. Just die, please. Paris. I wish Parasect was better. They should make it a ghost type. Like, make a regional variant. Ghost Bug. There are ghost mushrooms. And the thing is, like, sucking its life force away, so why not? Alright, I'm gonna cure this paralysis. What I'd really like to see. Miss Magius was my second favorite Pokemon until, well, Miss Magius was my favorite Pokemon before Alolan Raichu kind of steadily creeped up and took its spot. But one thing I'd wish they would have done was when they introduced Fairy type and they were making all the old Pokemon Fairy type, I feel like Miss Magius should have gotten it. And I also think that Miss Magius is a good choice, or a good candidate for that's the word I'm looking for. A good candidate for getting a ghost type, like Aerialate ability. I feel like they could call it like Terrorize, because we've got Galvanize, but I mean it's a Banshee, right? Give it access to Hyper Voice, and then with Terrorize, it would have a ghost type Hyper Voice. It would be amazing. You could even go crazy and give it access to Boom Burst, because it makes sense thematically. Would they give, you know, Boom Burst, which is the same power as Hyper Beam, and then Spookify is a 30% increase on that? Would they give that to anyone? Probably not, but levels are looking good. Yeah, I grinded a little too much, I think. But the champion caps out at 67. So I feel like at least we'll be prepared for that. Let's just suck this guy dry for the experience, because we're about to level. I also EV trained player 5, so our stats are a little better. What was I saying? The thing is, like, Miss Magius was okay in Gen 4, but now it's left as, like, a ghost type without its own niche. Like, it's fast, but it's not fast enough now. It could have used a 10-point speed buff when they were giving out buffs to older Pokemon. And, like, its special attack is nothing to write home about. So, and its moveset isn't amazing. So it really has nothing to differentiate itself from other ghost types. Like, you would never use Miss Magius over something like Gengar. So, like, give it something. Like, I really wish that Game Freak would go back and just take a look at some of the Pokemon that have fallen out of favor because of the insane power creep that's happened over the generations, and just fix them. Like, I feel like Starmie. Starmie's a good example. It was OU forever, and I think last generation it stopped being OU. Like, I feel like if something is OU, I know that these are Smogon tiers, so they don't really matter. But when you, even without Smogon tiers, like Starmie's crippled by new stuff that's come out. I feel like it should be, they should try to make it so that, what am I trying to say here? They should try to get it so that Pokemon are not obsoleted immediately. You know what I'm saying? I know Starmie has had like 20 years in the spotlight, but I mean, Starmie's a good Pokemon. Keep it good. To this day, have never had a Starmie on any of my Pokemon teams. You're missing out. But I love them. Yeah. Starmie's great. It learns like freaky stuff, like Thunderbolt. It learns. It gets all sorts of things, and it's got natural cures as its ability, which is great. I think this was our last set of trainers. And Starmie's shiny is so cool looking. It looks great. This is the double-edged shooter. Are you kidding me? Look at all these. Why? Why are they spamming? I'm the mod. Do you want to be a mod player 5 and help me out? I almost modded a bot. Can I just right-click and ban them? Apparently not. Why would they... I've only had like one of these happen at a time. I'm surprised to see so many at once. Like I'm not, it's not like I have a huge audience that they have to cut through. Do they even count as viewers when they do this? Like, am I gonna have like 17 viewers for like 2 seconds? When I look at my stream recap? No, they don't. Alright. That's all of them. What was I doing? This. Double Edge. We have the TM for Aerial Ace, so I'm going to learn Double Edge on top of it. And then once we get the flight point for Victory Road, we're going to go and forget Fly and reteach Aerial Ace for the Elite Four. I feel like there are items here. Oh, there's a berry. Lumberry. Maybe it's... Huh. Could've swore there was. Could be here. Huh. Guess I'm wrong. Alright. Let's bring out the secret team member. Or actually, let's bring out Doduo so we can fly back to Lavender Town. Or not Lavender Town. The Fuchsia City. And we will get rid of Fly, reteach Aerial Ace, and then we'll be ready. So you can get into the chat without being a viewer. Like you can chat without watching the stream. Alright. Reteach area lace and then we'll be good to go. There it is. My count isn't like in real time, so I never know like when people show up. It feels like it seems like by the time I notice that I have more viewers than I normally do, and I like start talking, they're already gone. No, I have to fly back to the Victory Road. What am I doing? Okay, so I think I'm going to... I think I'm going to open with Maggie on Lorelei. True, it's the same for you with your stream. Yeah, I don't... I wish it wasn't that way. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is our secret team member, by the way. Probably easy to guess. He gained 11 levels in the daycare while I was training everyone else. I'm going to take Launcher Brace off and give him something else. Actually, who's got what? Well, let me show you guys King Edie. Earthquake, Substitute, Mega Horn, Focus Punch. I'm doing the Sub Punch strat. Alright, let's lead with Maggie. I'm gonna give Maggie a Citrus Berry. Just in case. Alright. Moment of truth. I'm nervous. I don't want to wipe here. Oh, you know what? I should make sure I have items. 23. Not enough. Especially since I can't use revives. Like, no one can die. I've only got the expensive stuff. Alright. We've got money. 50 full stores. Okay, we'll get 22 full heals. Alright. If I wipe, like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Alright, got everyone set up. Alright, let's do this. Welcome to the Pokemon League. I'm Lorelei of the Elite Four. No one can best me when it comes to icy Pokemon. Freezing moves are powerful. Your Pokemon will be at my mercy when they are frozen solid. Well, that's just not very nice. Alright, she opens with Cloyster, which is different. She usually opens with Dugong, so... Cloyster's got no special defense. We're just gonna Thunderbolt. Alright. Piloswine. What? Interesting. Who am I gonna send out? It's ground ice type. I'm gonna go with Bodhi. Okay, crit. Finally crits on my side. Lapras. I'm a confused rate. Oh, shit. Okay. Let's leave. Hurt yourself. No. Almost. Oh, can it? Does it not have anything that can actually hit me? Or is it softening me up? Okay, we're faster. Dugong. I feel like we can one-shot this. Okay. Vaporeon, that's new. Probably can't one-shot this. I'm gonna heal. Oh god. Good thing I healed. If it's gonna surf me, Bodhi's gonna absorb that. I'm gonna heal still. I'm playing it safe. Can you be protected from Parasong? No, you can't. Wow, this thing is annoying. It's got leftovers. Alright, let's leave. What's her ace? Oh, she probably has Jinx still. Let's take out America for that. Damn. Kind of anticlimactic to pause the music for that. Oh no. That's not good. Just hit her. I like this Vaporeon. I like how it's stalling. I mean, I don't like how it's stalling, but I like the moveset. Why would it wish again? Oh wow. Getting good crits for me. Things shouldn't be this way. Yeah, well. You're better than I thought. Go on ahead. You only got a taste of the Pokemon League's power. Yeah. Alright. So next is Bruno, who is fighting type, and I guess rock type because he's got those Onyxes. So let's lead with Pterodax. We'll heal up. I'm so fighting weak. why I'm saving. It's not like I can save Scum. I mean, I could save Scum, but I'm not going to. My name is Bruno. Through rigorous training, not vigorous, people and Pokemon can become stronger without limit. I've lived and trained with my fighting Pokemon, and that will never change. Eddie, we will grind you down with our superior power. Hoo-ha! There's lore that Bruno trained with Brawly in the Seavault Canyon. Poliwrath. Okay, well, Pterodax is not coming out. Let's bring out Rappy. Woke up. I don't like it. Go to sleep. Please hit. Okay. What's with all these crits? Oh, I think I forgot to mention yesterday, but the hacker disabled badge boosts in challenge mode. So our stats are actually 10% lower than they should be. Well, should be. Alright. He wouldn't have sent out Hitmonchan if he didn't have something that could get me. It's probably not Fire Punch because Hitmonchan's special attack sucks. Let's just pedal. No, I don't want to pedal dance. I'm gonna Giga Drain. Earthquake. I was waiting to be crit. We're definitely switching out Hitmonlee. Maybe Pterodax. I don't know. What's your defense look like? 113. Alright, we'll go with King Ninini. Earthquake! Okay, that was a bad move. Aerial Ace is super effective and it's get stabbed, so that would be more powerful than Double Edge. Okay. Primate. I'm sensing Rock Slide. Let's hope Aerial Ace gets it. Okay. I'm nervous. Heracross. Alright, double weak to Aerial Ace. So, Lorelei had Piloswine. This guy's got Heracross. I wonder if each one has a Johto Pokemon. This is a good place to introduce them because after becoming the champion, you get the national dex, so. Alright. I'm afraid of what this Machamp can do, but we just have to do it. No one else can deal with this. Okay, it's got Volca. Do I have... I should have bought X items. He's gonna heal. And when he crits with Cross Chop, it will definitely destroy Pterodax. Please miss. Please don't crit. Oh, God. Okay. I'm pretty sure we can kill him. We've got to go for it, because he could just crit. Alright. Oh my god. My job is done. Go face your next challenge. That was scary. I thought we were gonna lose with Pterodax. But that was our only option. Okay, so next is Agatha. She probably has Mischievous if they all have Johto Pokemon. Because it's the only Johto Ghost type. I'm going to lead with... Who's my most specially bulky one? Oh, it's Raffi. But Raffi can't do anything against Gengar. It's Snorlax. But he literally can't do anything against Gengar. Alright, so it's Bodhi. Alright. Let's do this. I hear Oak's taking a lot of interest in you, child. That old Duff was once tough and handsome. But that was decades ago. He's a shadow of his former self. Now he just wants to fiddle with his Pokedex. He's wrong. Pokemon are for battling. Eddie, I'll show you how a real trainer battles. I want a prequel, and I want to see Oak and Agatha's journey as rivals. Get on that, Game Freak. It'll suck because it's Game Freak of today, but get on it. They're already really catching up in levels. Oh, great. Just what we need. Hacks. And now she'll kill. Is Ice Beam stronger than Surf? 95, 95, they're the same. However, Ice Beam has a chance to freeze. However, remote. So we're going to be using that. Clearly she wasn't a good enough trainer to be the champ, though, in her journey. Yeah, you're right. Ice Punch. Why would you Ice Punch me? Oh my god, this is annoying. No! But was Oak the champ? We don't really know who the champion was before Blue, the rival. Oh god, okay. In Gen 1, there's leftover trainer rosters for Professor Oak. Oh, Mischievous. Alright, this thing can probably... Mischievous learns Thunderbolt, so this thing can probably get something from us. Let's go with... Let's go with Maggie. Yeah, there were unused rosters for... Agatha has the same type of attitude as Blue, so I'd say Oak did become champ in the story. You know what? That makes sense. There are unused rosters of Oak in Gen 1. Oh god, was that Combine? And he's got higher level Pokemon than the champion. So oh, paralyzed. She's probably gonna pull Restorer now. Oh no, I'm paralyzed. Don't hurt me. Alright, we're gonna full restore next round. It's like a mirror story almost. Yeah. I would love to see it. I'd like to see what they came up with. Bodhi. Wheezing. This must... What is Wheezing replacing? We haven't seen Haunter yet. Haunter's probably gone. Oh no. Ah, there she... Ah. Not Maggie. Now what am I gonna do for Lance? Can Arbok even learn Earthquake? I'm looking this up. Arbok. Learn set. Yep, Arbok learns Earthquake. If I had known that, I would have switched. Damn it! God, I really liked Maggie. Let's... King Nini is probably faster. Okay, never mind. It won't be able to one-shot me. Famous last words, but it won't be able to one-shot me. I should have substituted. Oh god, I know Psychic. Alright. We're leaving. Good thing we have that substitute up. America would be the answer to this, but America has no moves that can attack Gengar. We can't send out Raffi because it's Psychic. Gengar learns Thunderbolt, so it could probably one-shot Pterodax. And the only move Pterodax can hit it with is either Rock Slide or Aerial Ace. Let's sound out America to stall, and I'll heal Bodhi. Yeah, if Magda were still here, this would be perfect. That Arbok came out of nowhere. Lance is gonna... What am I gonna do for Lance? And like, half of the rivals team is weak to Thunder. Or Electric. I could just perish on and then switch. Oh god, I know Thunderbolt. Don't die! Okay. I knew it. I called the Thunderbolt. Just makes me think what Gen 2 Mon Lance is gonna have. You win. I see what that old duff sees in you now. I have nothing else to say. Run along now, child. Well. Oh, just seeing Maggie there fainted. Bodhi can learn Thunderbolt. I think I'm going to teach it over Confuse right now that we don't have a Thunderbolt user. Yeah, so Lance has majority flying Pokemon, with the exception of the Dragonites who are not weak to Thunder. Yeah, I think Bodhi's going to be our MVP for Lance, because it's got Ice Beam and Thunderbolt. Oh, wrong way. I'm upset about Maggie. I thought Maggie was going all the way. To be taken out by an Arbok of all things. I'm gonna check on everyone's PP too. I don't want to be caught without PP. Alright, Giga Drain. And we'll top up Ice Beam. Oh, we have another PP Max. I'm gonna use a Leopard Berry. I only have one left. And then, does Lapras have leftovers? It's got Mystic Water. Let's take that off. In fact, I don't think Raffi is going to see any use because of all the flying types. Okay. Alright. Maggie's sacrifice will not be in vain. Do it for Maggie. Maggie was the chosen one for this fight. Though, come to think of it, Gyarados probably has Earthquake too. So I would have sent it out and it would immediately die. Alright. I'm going to give Pterodax a Citrus Berry. Just because he's got Rock Slide and he's a good backup in case something happens and I need to switch to something that can, like, be threatening. Why did I go into my TM case for that? Citrus Berry. I know I picked up a Citrus Berry in 3 Island. Oh my god, am I out of Citrus Berries? Okay, well, he gets a Lumberry then. Ah, I've heard about you, Eddie. I lead the Elite Four. You can call me Lance, the Dragon Trainer. You know that dragons are mythical Pokemon. They're hard to catch and raise, but their powers are superior. I lost 2 dragons. They're virtually indestructible. There's no being clever with them. Well, are you ready to lose? Your league challenge ends with me, Eddie. Seems awfully confident for a guy who's weak to ice. Okay, that's already scary. Jeez. Please die. Alright. Rock is weak to ice, right? This will be quadruple. I think so. Oh, damn. Don't flinch me. Of course, flinched me. Alright, well. Now what? Worried for a sec with that Dragon Dance. I'm glad that it is so fragile. But seriously, now what? I feel like the answer is America. But America's only got Return as a stab move. And he's got Earthquake, but we can't do anything with Earthquake. Maybe, okay. We'll yawn him. We'll belly drum. We'll heal up. And then we'll try to just sweep with America. This Aerodactyl's got a King's Rock. Oh. Yeah, let's heal the full instead. Oh, we got a max potion there. Okay. Don't wake up. We'll Hyper Potion, then we'll just start returning, and we'll just destroy Lance. Okay. I think we won. Yeah, he sent out his ace. He knows he's done. Snorlax, with the power of friendship, defeating Lance single-handedly. Kingdra. That makes sense. It's the only dragon type that Johto has. I'm just afraid I'm gonna, like, crit at the end. Oh, that's the ace. Okay, I'm really glad we learned Belly Drum. I'm glad that I went to the move relearner to get that. That's it, I hate to admit it, but you are a Pokemon Master. Damn right I am. I still can't believe my dragons lost to you, Eddie. You're now the Pokemon League champion, or you would have been. This was the plot twist of the century in Gen 1. But you have one more challenge left. There's one more trainer to face. His name is Twitch. He beat the Elite Four right before you. He's the real Pokemon League champion. Alright, let's heal up. He's gonna lead with Pidgeot. So, I guess Bodhi. Snorlax coming in clutch. I'm glad I learned the Belly Jump. Imagine just one-shotting all of Lance's Pokemon. You hear those cries? They're the same cry with a different pitch. Just realize that. Okay, I think we're good with PP. Let's just do this. Innovation is what you hear. There's only like it's like 28 or like maybe 33 cries in Gen 1, and they just pitched them up and down. Twitch, hey Eddie. I was looking forward to seeing you, Eddie. It was the first time he's ever looked forward to seeing me. My rivals should be strong to keep me sharp. While working on my Pokedex, I looked all over for Pokemon. Not only that, I assembled teams that would beat any Pokemon type. And now, I'm the Pokemon League champion. Eddie, do you know what that means? I'll tell you. I'm the world's most powerful trainer. Another prime example was Charizard and Rhydon. I think Ditto and Poliwag have the exact same card too. Best music they ever came up with. Alright, I don't use my attack stat, idiot. I almost like don't want to talk. Uh-oh. Should I say in? He's probably got a rock type move to hit me with. I'm gonna say in. I think Bodhi can take it. Bodhi can take one hit. Oh, we're faster. Okay. Alright. We can't stay in for this. Let's go with the America strat. See how it goes. Just gonna burn a turn here. Oh no. I don't think we can use the Poke Flute because it'll wake up Venusaur too. Damn, I missed a lot. Yeah, you really did. We lost Maggie, by the way. We're at the champion right now. Maggie, look. We lost Maggie to a random Arbok on Agatha, who apparently learns Earthquake, and I didn't know that. Alright, we've maxed out on our attack. This soundtrack, as the kids would say, slaps. Absolutely. Snorlax is gonna get us through with our friendship. I'm afraid of this Alakazam, but hopefully we'll be okay. We can take a hit. He's still got Gyarados, I think. Arcanine, 2. I think Arcanine's the last one. We're still at +5 Gyarados. You can't do anything about this. Snorlax and Maggie were in love. He wants vengeance. Alright, so now we're at +4. Arcanine's got extreme speed, but I think we can take that. Okay, he's gonna howl then. Yes! Pokemon League champion! No, that can't be. You beat me in my best. After all that work to become the League champ. My reign is over already. It's not fair. I grinded too much. Why? Why did I lose? I never made any mistakes raising my Pokemon. Darn it, you're the new Pokemon League champion. Although I don't like to admit it. Oak, Eddie. I love this remix of Palatown. So you've won. Sincerely, congratulations. You're the new Pokemon League champion. You've grown up so much since you first left with Squirtle. Who's dead? To work on the Pokedex. Eddie, you have come of age. Wait, he's not gonna say that he came? Twitch, I'm disappointed in you. Oh, here we go. I came when I heard you'd beaten the Elite Four. But when I got here, you had already lost. Twitch, do you understand why you lost? You have forgotten to treat your Pokemon with love and trust. Without them, you will never become a champ again. Spoiler alert, he becomes the champ again. Eddie, you understand that your victory was not your own doing. The bond you share with your Pokemon is marvelous. Eddie, come with me. Snorlax for the win. Ahem. Congratulations, Eddie. This floor is the Pokemon Hall of Fame. Pokemon League champions are honored for their exploits here. In Pokemon Origins, if you look in the background as Red's going into the Hall of Fame, you can see that some trainer has Slowking, which is not a Kanto Pokemon. Their Pokemon are also recorded in the Hall of Fame. Eddie, you've worked hard to become the new League champion. Congratulations, Eddie. You and your Pokemon are Hall of Famers. But at what cost? Poor Maggie. What a team. Yeah, I agree. I mean, we lost important members of the team pretty late. But we still, this is a good team, like it's diverse. So, I'm excited because the hacker added in something that we can do right after becoming the champion, and it's really cool. And I don't think I've talked about it. Snorlax did it all for them. Snorlax did it for all of them. Well, you know, when we caught that Snorlax on the bridge, I knew he was gonna be MVP. Somehow, I was just like, this is the one. Do we have to watch the credits? Does anyone care if I skip them? I'm gonna skip them, I think. Skip. Alright. Whoops, what happened? Eternal Leaf Warp with Aerodactyl and one somehow? And one tenaciously? One tenaciously? I wonder if the somehow and tenaciously are like, whoa, did you just see that? What just happened there? That's a bug. Gotta fix that. I'll let him know. Quest, log, champ, bug. Set out Arcanine Eddie countered with Snorlax, and as a result of battling with every bit of power, coolly won the match. It was pretty cool. Professor Oak. Ah, Eddie, you're back, are you? How much have you filled in your Pokedex? May I see it? Let's see. You caught 70. Now, this is impressive. There's something I wanted to ask of you, Eddie. Come, follow me. My man Eddie is just built differently. Walk through Twitch like it was nothing. What if I'm a ghost? This is like one of those creepypasta theories where like I've been in purgatory the whole time. Or I'm in a coma. Recently there have been sightings of many rare Pokemon species. I'm talking about Pokemon that have never been seen in Kanto. I would love to go see things for myself, but I'm much too old. Since I can't do it, Eddie, I'd like you to go to my place. Just forgetting his grandson. This guy's a bad grandpa. Hey, I heard that. Granch was favoring Eddie over me all the time. I went and collected more Pokemon, and faster too. You should just let me handle everything. I know. Of course I need your help too. Now, I need to see both of your Pokedexes. And that's done. Now these units can record data on a lot more Pokemon. Ashes is the thing that falls from the sky near Mount Ember. This time you really must work towards filling your Pokedexes. I urge you to make them the best and most complete of all time. Truly, this is a monumental, great undertaking in Pokemon history. Gramps, calm down. Don't get so excited. I'll get the Pokedex completed. Don't you worry about a thing. I think I'll try looking around One Island first. Anyways, I'm out of here. Something that was very misleading in Pokemon Emerald and hid trainers inside of it. Yeah, I remember the first time I was on that route and some little kid jumped out of the ash at me. I was upset. I thought it was safe. Okay, we don't have flies, so we have to actually walk to Viridian City to get our flyer out. I also liked the people who hid behind like the tree screen and it would come down after they saw you. MJanks is now following. Thank you, MJanks92. I appreciate it. Who could this be? Oh, Maggie goes in the death box. We did fight Youngster Joey. In fact, I can go Verse Seeker him right now. Don't tell MJanks to go away. Youngster Joey is east of Pewter. He's the first youngster there, after that bug catcher. Where am I going? Alright, I wanted to show you guys. So, right after the champion, the hacker put in something that we can do. Why is Mr. Fuji outside? Oh, the auto mod stopped MJanks from saying some bad words. I'm gonna deny it. Interesting. Mr. Fuji. Eddie, how is your quest going? Ah, you and your Pokemon are the Pokemon League champions. Congratulations. Your deep love for your Pokemon is obvious to anyone. I have a favor to ask. There's an island far from Kanto where a certain Pokemon lives. That Pokemon was mistreated by humans in the past. I was hoping you would befriend that Pokemon and show it that humans can be kind and gentle. Will you do this for me? Nah, I've got other things to do. Having this Pokemon is very important to me, Eddie. Please tell me you'll help, I guess. Mr. Fuji, thank you, Eddie. I have an old map to the island. I'm sure you've befriended a sailor or two during your quest. They'll be able to read this map and take you there. Old sea map. I know you will treat that Pokemon with love and kindness. Thank you, Eddie. Old sea map. Now, for super nerds like me, the old sea map was never released in English games. It was Emerald exclusive. A faded sea chart that shows the way to a certain island. It is yellow with age. Let's see what Mr. Fuji has to say before we leave. Have you found the island on my old sea map? No. The old sea map can show you how to get to the island. A sailor should be able to read it and take you there. Don't you know someone with a boat? Ah, so you haven't found the Pokemon there yet. If I remember correctly, it enjoys playing in the long grass. What is our Ultra Ball situation looking like? Let's get more Ultra Balls before we leave. Actually, this will count as our encounter. As long as there's no other wild Pokemon. So we could actually use this Pokemon that we're about to get. Alright. Moment of truth. What do you have there? A tattered old map, eh? Let's have a look. Where you're trying to go is an island that's far, far away. I can take you there, but it'll be a long trip. Let me know when you're ready to leave. Ah, you have a tri-pass. Okay. Let's go to Faraway Island. Okay, everything's in order for you to board a special ferry. Seagull High Speed 14 will be departing immediately. Alright. This was a Japanese exclusive event island that was only in Emerald. And the hacker ported it. I want to read that sign over there. The writing is fading as if it was written a long time ago. Burr's 6th day. If any human sets foot here, again, let it be a kind-hearted person. With that hope, I depart. Mjanks, can you talk in chat? Because I don't know if the auto moderator like automatically stopped you from talking. Alright, let's do this. Mew! Gotta play hide and seek. Come back here. Alright, let's do this. I don't want to accidentally kill this. I should have saved beforehand. Oh, damn. Okay, well, we're definitely not going to accidentally kill it. Watch it use like metronome and get explosion. No. Okay, this Mew knows transform, and when enemy Pokemon transform, they get the catch rate of the Pokemon they transform into. So I'm hoping that Raffi has the highest catch rate, so that Mew is easier to catch when it transforms. But I can't really damage it anymore. I could use my Master Ball, but I kind of want to save that for Mewtwo. That was easier than I thought. Pokemon of South America that was thought to have been extinct. It is very intelligent and learns any move. Are we in South America right now? Is that where Faraway Island is? What are we gonna name this thing? Mew. I'm so clever. Mew 1. I'll rename it. But yeah, I thought this was super cool. Even porting the hide and seek minigame. Alright, let's go back. Uh-oh. There we go. I thought we were trapped. How did that not... Let me save. I just want to test this out. Can we... Huh. Weird. Oh, also I wanted to show you guys. I was told to show this. We're nowhere on the town map. Yes. Okay. Let me rename the Mew because of the lag between the chat and the video. I did not see the suggestion. Legit question, if I had this mod hack, could we battle and be cool? Yes. This mod is specifically designed to be compatible with the vanilla games. So, like, even if you had Vanilla Emerald, you could battle me. Alright, let's tell Mr. Fuji that we found his Pokemon. Eddie, did my old C-map help you? Did you find that Pokemon? I'm gonna say it first. Oh, it's the same thing. Alright. You were able to befriend it, even after all it's been through. Thank you, Eddie. You have eased my mind and calmed that Pokemon spirit. I'm sure the both of you will become even closer with time. No level 30 Gardevoir for you to hide behind? You say that, but on emulator it's even easier for me to cheat. I could cheat in a whole team of level 30 Gardevoirs. I could increase the size of my party, so you're fighting 12 level 30 Gardevoirs. Mew. 1. Yo, not to be a backseat viewer, but I have another idea for a run of a Pokemon stream. Lay it on me, because this is almost over, and I need something to do. I was thinking about doing a Black 2 challenge run, because I can just unlock the challenge mode with a save editor. Solo Pokemon run. We could also do Among Us. So what do you mean, like, just use one Pokemon the whole time? Okay. Let's go to one island, because that's where we have to go for the story. By solo Pokemon run, you mean just use one Pokemon the whole time, right? Did we even use King Nini at all? And yeah, one Pokemon the whole playthrough. The thing about that is you get so over-leveled that it's really easy to just one-shot everything and not have fun. Unless we did, like, Hoppip solo challenge. Like, a really crap Pokemon. That might be fun. Eddie, how have things been for you? Or like the Ditto challenge that one guy did. Oh, is that right? You've caught more Pokemon. Do you know what? Maybe I could be useful for you. I'm modifying the network machine right now. I'm changing it so it can handle trades over long distances. You can already trade with Hoenn the moment you get the Pokedex. When I get finished, you'll be trading for exotic Pokemon from trainers far away. There's a slight catch. For the link to work, the machine needs a special gemstone. It's supposed to be on one island, but I haven't found one yet. You're a third-rate duelist with a fourth-rate deck. Did the auto mod ban Jenks from the stream? Or is he just not talking? I know you guys can text him or be in the group chat or whatever and ask. Smoking is a great idea during a pandemic with a respiratory infection, a respiratory disease. Woo, punch through at last. Let's go treasure hunting. And treasure we find. Any treasure we find, we haul back to the warehouse. Understood? Oh, and what are the passwords at the Rocket Hair warehouse, I mean? What, you actually forgot the password? There's two. The first one's Goldine Need Log. Oh, it's a palindrome. It's the same backwards and forwards. And the second one is... Hey, this Snoop's been listening in. I mopped you guys up in Kanto. I'll mop you up here. Your boss killed my dragons. Trying to horn in on our treasure? Don't bet on it. Level 39. I'm the Pokemon League champion, and you've got a level 39 Rattata. Somehow, I feel like perhaps these rocket grunts are not going to be that threatening. Somehow, that's just the impression that I'm getting. Develop amnesia conveniently and forget everything you heard. You've been eavesdropping on us, haven't you? I just realized we need strength. I'll teach it over Earthquake on King Unini. Why'd you have to win? What a setback. We'll have to regroup. You, don't even think about taking a step inside here. If you know what's good for you, don't even think about this. They're probably right. Let's just go. Alright, we need strength. Actually, I'm going to teach it to America. I'll teach it over Earthquake. Unfortunately, we don't have an encounter here because Mount Ember, we've been here before. So we can't catch the cool new Johto Pokemon that are going to be in here. Like Geodude, the cool new Johto Pokemon. Watch, we're gonna go through and we're not gonna see one. That'll be my luck. It'll make it look like I'm a liar. There we go, Slugma. I unironically love Slugma and Macargo. I just wish they weren't so bad. Like, if Macargo wasn't part rock type, you know, not 4 times weak to water, it should have something like, should have an ability. What's over there? You know how with Desolate Land, like Primogroudon's ability, when you hit it with a water-type move, it just evaporates and does nothing? That should be Macargo's ability. Because, according to the Pokedex, Macargo's skin is hotter than the surface of the sun, so I'm pretty sure you're not going to get a Hydro Pump close to Macargo. Oh, what's this? Oh, this is a shortcut back home. We're not going to use that. We've got escape rope. Then at least it wouldn't be 4 times weak to water, and it would actually have an immunity. Like, these are just the little things that Game Freak could do to improve the lot of Pokemon that just straight up suck, that no one will ever use. Okay, you can talk in chat. That's good. I didn't know if the Automod actually banned you. The Ruby. Oh, it's Braille. I better read it. That's a lot of Braille. Yeah. I don't know what that says, and I don't care. Yeah. Excellent reading. Exactly. That's how you're supposed to read Braille. I don't know why they put, like, visual Braille. I know that they were just tying it into Hoenn. Oh, here's my fire. I know that they were just tying it into Hoenn, but I really feel like because the Tanabe ruins are unknown, like filled with unknown, and you unlock them with Braille, I believe, like, you should have just used the unknown language here. What am I doing? Oh, we're delivering the Ruby. Who's that guy? I'm not so sure about the trainers here. I think I'm gonna go roam. I think I'm going to roam the towns in Kanto instead. Hey, can't you see I'm on a call? Wow, rude. Okay. Oh, that's... Thank you. Eddie, you're simply amazing. May I ask one more giant favor of you? No. It's not anything weird. Please, I need your help. Well, now I definitely think it's weird. While I was studying gemstones, I discovered something important. There's another gem that forms a pair with this ruby. That other gemstone is supposed to be in the Sevi Islands. Eddie, please, I need you to go find the other gem. Eddie, may I have your fairy pass and the town map? I guess. Didn't really give me a choice, you just took it out of my hands. This is my own fairy pass. It will let you get all the... It will let you get to all the Sevi Islands. Why can't I read? Eddie, please, I can't do it without your help. As the champion, your Pokemon are amazingly strong. You should be safe exploring the rest of the islands. You're the Kanto League champion? Excuse me, I couldn't help it over here. Let me introduce myself. My name's Scott. This is the guy from the Emerald Battle Frontier. I've been traveling everywhere in search of outstanding trainers. More specifically, I'm looking for Pokemon battle experts. There's a place I'd like to invite someone like you. It's the Battle Tower. I'm about to head to Vermilion to continue my search. I'll tell the ferryman there to let you sail to Hoenn and check it out for yourself. Well, I'll be seeing you. Okay. Let's check out the Battle Tower. So the hacker ported the Battle Tower from Ruby and Sapphire. I wasn't sure. I've never had the auto mod, like, actually do anything before. So, when MJanks said something the auto mod didn't like, I don't know if it reacted. Battle Tower. Let's check it out. Okay, everything's in order for you to board a special ferry to Hoenn. So, the hope is that eventually someone will care enough to port the entire Battle Frontier to FireRed. But the hacker does not want to do that because it sounds awful. And I don't blame him. So for now, it's just the Battle Tower from Ruby and Sapphire. But it is fully functional. I don't really want to do a match because we have no one that's level 50 and no one that's level 100. But just wanted to show it off. We're not going to do a challenge. So let's find the Sapphire. have no shame. I don't hide my intentions. You guys are talking about getting banned? Why? Why would I want to ban? Why would you do something that makes me have to ban you? Uh-oh. Hey, Eddie. What are you doing here in the Subby Islands? You should quit copying me, you know? Anyways, I already got my Pokemon egg, so I'm done with this island. Hey, I bet you don't even know about Pokemon eggs. That's not true. You'll never fill your national Pokedex that way. By the way, I saw someone we both know on this island. Why don't you go look around if it makes you curious? Me, I don't have time to waste. Be smelling ya. Rude. There's gotta be an item here. I love this music. Nope. What about over here? Oh, Rock Smash. Oh, Lorelei. Oh, right, Lorelei. She lives here. I'm gonna get that. Okay. Now that I'm thinking about it, we can get an encounter here, like surfing or fishing, or we can get an egg as our encounter. Should I breed something? What do you got? Oh, this is the sticker guy. Now I got a sticker. I would like to do a solo diddle run. However, I feel like I'm not hardcore enough to do a run like that. I could do Slack Off though. Slack Off could definitely do that. That's not that. I mean, it would be difficult. It would suck, but it could be done. You'd probably have to EV train it early. Oh, Body Slam Tutor. What do you teach? Oh, nothing. Okay. Is Lorelei in here? No. Icefall Cave will be a first encounter. I'd say the more of them you do, you could work your way up to Ditto or Magikarp. That's true. No way I'd do Magikarp though. Like, sorry, it's not gonna happen. Magikarp learns Slash and Tackle, and that's it. I think it learns Hydro Pump in the later generations too, but like, way after it's supposed to evolve. We need someone who can Waterfall. If you decide you want to go. Oh right, the struggle strat. I'd rather not have to do that. That sounds awful. But I would do something like more... Like, whenever you hear Solo Pokemon Challenge with the worst Pokemon ever, it's like Magikarp or like a gimmick Pokemon like Smeargle or Slack Off or Ditto. But I would do something like Hoppip. Like a crap Pokemon that nobody like would actually think about. Or like Slugma. Imagine doing Slugma, a solo run with Slugma. Ooh, chilly. I just made a slush using ice shaved in that. Okay, weird. Alright. Let's do this. I hope we get Swinub. Is Swinub in this cave? I don't even know. I haven't played the post game in so long. Slugma versus Brock. Oh, I didn't even think about that. That sounds terrible. Ultra Ball, yay. Please be Swinub. Yes! I'm excited. I love Swinub. Alright, let's sleep powder this guy. So cute. There are wild Lapras in the back of this cave too. but we already have Lapras. Alright, I don't remember which one is the correct one, so we're gonna guess. I don't think this was the correct one. Nope. This was a fun gimmick. Oh, did I just get this up? I feel like Hot Pip or Slugma would be... I like Jump Fluff, so I probably do... If I were going to do one, which I'm considering it, because I feel like it's a really good idea. I might do Hot Pip first. Never melt ice. That's good for Lapras. Can't really... Yeah, I wouldn't evolve them. I would solo with Hoppip and not evolve it into Skip Moon or Jump Fluff. And I'd hack the game so that it couldn't evolve, so I don't have to constantly press B. Or I'd ask for someone to hack it. That seems like a trivial change to make. Oh, this is a different... This is a different music. Is this Cave of Origin? Alright, waterfall. This is what we came here for. Now, was there something else? No. Alright. It is Cave of Origin. It's fitting. It seems kind of icy. I thought I recognized it. Let's teach that Poliwag waterfall. Or Horsey. I thought I got Poliwag. Oh, you know what? We can get a metal coat on 5 Island. We could evolve our Worthless into a Steelix, and he won't be so worthless. The little horsey that could. Alright, let's do this. Keep your filthy hands off the Pokemon in the cave. Do as I say or you'll have me to answer to. Ah, shut it, lady, and leave us be. Don't let your glasses get all schemed up. A randomizer's a good idea. I've never done a randomizer before. Eddie, what are you doing here? No, we can catch up later. Right now, I need your help. I know those are somewhat popular, but still, yeah. Let me keep these poachers out before they do anything else. If I were going to randomize one, I would do probably like Black 2. Because the reason I don't like Gen 5 is because I'm not a fan of the Pokemon. But if you randomize the Pokemon, then it wouldn't really be an issue. They've been catching Pokemon here, then selling them off. Are you ready? You take that one, please. This would be cool if it were like, you know in Emerald when you team up with Steven and you fight those 2 magma people? If that could happen here, that would be cool. Who says we can't do what we want with the Pokemon we catch? Mark in front. Only 3 Pokemon. See, this is why I think the hacker has the right idea when it comes to, like, redoing the post-game. Oops, I did not mean to earthquake. Because the post-game is just not... It's not doing anything, you know? It's not good. It's too short. Really? I really thought that was going to kill him. Cool, Mega Horn. Okay, we'll miss Mega Horn. I could rant forever about Gen 5 and its story. I think Gen 5 story was a total missed opportunity. I think they had the foundations of what would have been the best Pokemon story ever done, and they squandered it completely. And I say that because, like, how can I put this? So, Team Plasma's whole thing was having Pokemon is wrong, forcing them to fight is wrong. Like, they're not your slaves, they're animals, you gotta let them go. But, like, from the moment you first encounter your first Team Plasma grunt, they're beating up a Mana for no reason. And it's just, it destroys the narrative they're trying to put. I feel like Team Plasma should have been filled with, like, genuinely caring and compassionate people who just were, like, caught up in a cult, basically, you know? Who kind of, like, got the wrong idea about it. And, like, they're attacking you because they feel in their heart of hearts that the Pokemon that they are fighting you with, like, the end justify the means, right? The only way they can stop the system is to work within the system and then demolish the system and release their Pokemon, right? So, like, if they had switched the angle to that, and really, of course, at the end, like, you'd have to say that Pokemon are okay with this, because then you would be the downfall of the franchise. But, like, if they did that, it would have been better. And then Getsis at the end, just becoming a mustache-twirling villain in, like, the last 5 seconds. Not cool. They destroyed it. They did that in a way in Black. Yeah, they did with the old Plasma grunts. But you're right, too little, too late. Huh? So despicably weak. You tell me, where have you taken the captured Pokemon? I'm smashing your ring once and for all. No way. I'm not telling you that. If you won't confess, we'll deep freeze you. Oh, Lorelei wants to murder these people. My Lapras is furious for what you've done to its friends. Go, Lapras, Ice Beam. Wow. Okay, I'll talk. Pokemon are in the rocket warehouse on 5 Island. Here I said we'll be going now. But I doubt you'll ever make it into the rocket warehouse. I doubt your doubt. Press X to doubt. Eddie, thank you, but this is awful. I was born and raised here on these islands. I had no idea these horrible criminals were loose here. The other thing is, I think Team Plasma is a stupid name. They should have named it like Team Liberty. I know Plasma because it's like electric and fire, and that's the dragons. But it should have been... It was based in New York. It was about liberating Pokemon. They should have been called Team Liberty. I think N was just a weird character. Like, I know people love N, but I think it was just... he feels weird in the plot. He feels like shoehorned in. Where you have this weird, like, abusive father story with Getsis and N. I feel like they should just... What they should have done was combine N and Getsis' characters into one, and then they could have avoided turning Getsis/N in this scenario into just a mustache-twirling villain who was evil all along. It's like... They had so much narrative potential, and they just squandered it. I think the stories have just got progressively worse since Gen 5 too. I agree. They got such a huge back. A lot of people who talk about, oh, Gen 5's amazing, and oh, Gen 4's amazing, like, in the fandom, they're young. So they don't remember the backlash that Gen 5 got, which was huge. Gen 5 back at the time, everybody hated Gen 5. The backlash was huge. So they really course corrected afterwards, and I think they did a knee-jerk reaction to try to fix it, but what they didn't identify what made Gen 5 bad. Instead of taking what made Gen 5 good and improving on it, they just like completely forgot about what Gen 5 did and went way back to basically Gen 4's template. And then they just started dumbing down from there. And I think it was a big misstep for the franchise. Like, yeah, they took a leap with Gen 5. Yeah, they took a leap with Gen 5, and some of the things were really good that should have continued, but they learned the wrong lessons, and Game Freak is always learning the wrong lessons. Are you a tutor? No. Oh, cut. Alright, let's go get a cutter. But yeah, I think Game Freak learning the wrong lessons from their successes and their failures. Like, that's it in a nutshell. Like, that's why Game Freak is bad in a nutshell. Like, Gen 6 had good concept. I enjoyed the multiple friends rivals thing, but Lysandra, I don't even know how to say his name. Lysander? Being not obvious but obvious in the beginning was just, yeah, absolutely. Just, you could tell how sinister he was, like, talking with Diantha in that cafe, right? He was just being sinister for no reason. It's like, well, I wonder who the villain is. But I feel like the multiple friends slash rival situation could have worked out, but they were all cardboard cutouts. I feel like they should have condensed them into like 3 people and not had like weird dancer dude, shy nerd, the opposite gender character with no personality. And who was the other one? I can't even remember. Wasn't there another one? Fat guy who dances, shy nerd, opposite gendered rival. Was there another one? Oh, and Shauna, the weird love interest, who was way too bubbly. And that's the thing, like, Game Freak writes characters that are one character trait and that's it. Like, their motivations, I know it's a kid's game, but, like, kids also watch Avatar: The Last Airbender, for example. Like, they can deal with more complex characters and more complex plots. They're just too lazy to do it. And they're bad writers. I feel like they got away. How can I put this? Game Freak's stories are much better when they're barely there. You know what I'm saying? When you can fill in the blanks yourself. But whenever they explicitly give us lore, it's always not good. Oh, Sentret. This is our first encounter. Too bad it's level 10. We're still gonna catch it though. Like, imagine how bad Mewtwo's lore would have been in Gen 1 if they explicitly told us about it, instead of like smattering it in the Pokemon Mansion and then like leaving us to fill in the blanks. I feel like if Pokemon dishes on that tag thing, I could actually feel with the character in game more and get more immersed. See, I disagree. And I disagree because I fundamentally feel that Pokemon should be my journey, or your journey, you know, the player's journey. And you should be able to self-insert. And I think a talking protagonist gets rid of that. We are now on the Switch with Pokemon. It can be done having our characters have dialogue options. Okay, I could see that. Better dialogue options than just yes or no. Or whatever crap they do now where you have a choice but nothing actually happens. The problem is, like, they don't allow you to have your own journey anymore. Which is why I am... You'd be wasting time if you read it. Yeah, right. Which is why I don't even like to play the new Pokemon games anymore. Because it's constantly, here, I'm going to tie a rope to you, right? And the rival, basically, is going to lead you through the entire region. You have no input. There are no side objectives that you can explore. Everything's a straight line. You're on rails. Do not pass go unless we tell you to pass go. Do not deviate. You know, and I'm sick of it. Like, let me have my own adventure. Your story isn't good enough to keep me on rails to live through it. Like in Alola. Alola was so bad when it comes to, like, forcing us to do story. And the only optional area in all of Alola was a random desert, like 3 islands in. And it was like, follow Lily around and, you know, deal with her family problems. Which, you know what? If you want to write a story like that, fine. Make it good. And don't take away my adventure so that you can tell your story where I'm not the main character, Lily is the main character. And literally, like, they just cordoned off routes. Like, you had to get the plot coupon, or you couldn't step 2 steps farther out than they wanted you to step. make it feel actually like I agree. And I was cautiously optimistic that the wild area would be able to do that, but it absolutely did not. In fact, the wild area just destroyed the level curve of Sword and Shield. Not that they were any good with level curve anyway, with you know, mandatory experience share on all the time. Why did they force that on us? Because when I couldn't even make it through Sword and Shield. I had to watch someone else play it because it was just so bad. So I got to maybe the second gym, or I don't even know if I fought the first gym, honestly. But just the fact that I couldn't turn the experience share off, which also meant that I couldn't catch any Pokemon, because catching a Pokemon gives experience to the whole team. And it was like I could not create a connection with the Pokemon that I had like I normally do in playthroughs, because I just was never using any of them. They were just leveling up all on their own. Like, there were no... The best thing about Pokemon is every player has their own story of some awesome thing that their Pokemon pulled off, like against all odds, and then they beat this important trainer, right? Like, you can't do that when the game is just handed to you the whole time. When it holds your hand the whole way through, you're not allowed to have your adventure. Like, you and I, if we both played Sword and Shield, we would have the exact same adventure. Also, am I the only one that just doesn't care for the Giga? It's so much potential with Mega. Absolutely. In fact, I didn't even really like Mega Evolutions from a competitive standpoint. I think they should have just given regular evolutions to those Pokemon, but I was okay with it. Gigantamax, is it Gigantamax or is it Gigantamax? I don't even know how to pronounce it. Gigantamaxing is just terrible. Oh, I need another password. Where do I get that? I don't even remember. A scientist in a place that I don't remember. I need to look at the town map. But yeah, if you and I played Sword and Shield, we'd have the exact same adventure. We might have a little bit of different Pokemon choices, but it doesn't matter what your Pokemon are if there's no challenge ever. I also feel like they make the boss fights too easy, and I think you're right, but I don't care enough to research it. Lol. It's just weird. So weird. Right about what? Research what? Where am I going? Let's get the metal coat from Memorial Pillar, and then we'll go to the island with... Is it Green Path that I have to go to? I'm so confused. What are labyrinths where we get the Togepi egg? Oh, yes. The pronunciation of it. Yeah, I don't even know. So Canopy Ruins, Trainer Tower. No, it's 6 islands we have to go to, right? Green Path, Pattern Bush, Altering Cave. Here, Dotted Hole. That's where we have to go. Now I remember. Let's get the metal coat from Memorial Pillar. But yeah, it's so upsetting that a franchise that I've loved for 20 years, 20 plus years now actually, more than that, you know, it's just not good anymore. And it's not because I'm an adult, because I'm still playing this and having a blast. It's because they're not good. The last real challenge I remember in Pokemon was Cyrus and Platinum, because Gyarados always gave me a run for my money at the end. I think my last real challenge was the Cynthia match in Pokemon Black and White, which was post-game. But I remember walking into her house and being like, oh my god, it's Cynthia! And being super excited, and I talked to her and she just greeted me immediately. I love Cynthia. She's probably one of my favorite Pokemon characters. I wish they'd use her more. I wish they'd just trot her out for every game. Why did I do this? The problem with Black and White's post-game is there was an instant 20 level jump, and it just made exploring a complete chore. But the thing is, like, that was another thing that they did right, but did it in a wrong way, and then didn't learn from it. Like, they left a lot of Unova to be explored after the post-game. Or after the Elite Four as post-game. And they just... They didn't iterate on that. Like, it was a good idea that they executed poorly. Just execute it the right way next time. And they did. Audio training. That was... I loved the phenomenon that they had where... I think it was called Phenomenon. Where the grass would shake and then a rare Pokemon would pop out. I thought that was such a good addition that they didn't follow up on. Yet another thing they didn't follow up on that was great from Gen 5. The habitat list. I loved the habitat list. They got rid of that. It kind of came back with a Pokénav in Oros, but then they got rid of that too. Hoppip. Oh, this is our encounter. Let's see if I can just chuck an Ultra Ball and be done. Nope. I used Hoppip on my last Crystal run. Jumpluff is fast. Having a fast Leap Powder is good. And I think it can learn Leech Seed if you breed it. Kelpsy Berry. Citrus Berry. Would have been useful for the Elite Four. Yeah, I just... Hire me, Game Freak. Hire me. I'll fix your problems. I'm just gonna say it. Gold Silver, Heart Gold Silver had the best example of a good post-game and good sequel at the same time. I agree. But why did I focus energy without a substitute up? I'm just gonna switch. I agree. However, just like the post-game of Black and White was like a good idea that was executed poorly, I think that the ratio of good idea to executed poorly with Heart Gold and Soul Silvers and Gold and Silvers post-game, much more of a good idea side, but still with a level curve. Like, they didn't even fix it in Heart Gold and Soul Silver, the level curve. That's my big gripe about the post-game there. But it was still amazing. You had a whole nother region, even if it was a little smaller and like a little sadder from Kanto, from Gen 1. You had a whole nother region, you had all kinds of stuff to do. Heart Gold and Soul Silver added stuff on top of that. Like, perfect. The post-game was like half the game, honestly. That's how much post-game there was. And then finding Red on the mountain at the very end. That's how you do a sequel. And the fact they didn't even learn from that for Black and White 2. Like, I know it's cliche, but they should have had the Black and White character as the Red for Black 2 and White 2, and you find him somewhere in the region and you battle him. Exactly. Exactly. Make me director, Game Freak. I can do it. I'll make the best Pokemon game they've ever seen. And none of these shit Pokemon will be in there. These concepts are the Pokemon concepts for my Pokemon game that I'm directing for Game Freak, they're not going to be bad. They're going to look like Pokemon. And you know what? We're going to fire that guy who made the Snow Cone Pokemon. Vanillite. We're firing that guy. He's still making Pokemon, and they're still bad. What you showed me, I'd love to make my own Pokemon fan game. Do it. Are you comfortable sharing them? I'd like to hear them. Your story ideas. You should have, like, I always do this. I have, like, little documents everywhere of, like, saved story ideas, and I put them all in a folder for like little things, and even like tiny little snippets like, oh, what if there was a train? What if there was like a tutor for like Smeargle? You know, something like that. Yeah, tell me. Can you put it in the chat? Where are we going? 6th Island, right? My voice hurts from ranting so much now. There's gotta be an item back here. I knew it. Apple berry. I do it in Discord a lot to type out. Okay. I keep trying to fly. I want to look at the town map because I don't remember what direction we're supposed to go in. I think it's south. Yeah, dotted hole. Oh, this is our encounter here. No, it's not. This is a dupe. This is also a dupe. Don't hurt me. Oh, it's only level 47, never mind. Tell me, where are the mountains around these parts? Aren't we standing on a mountain? I would like to see what they could do with... See, I just don't trust modern Game Freak with the Pokemon games. I just don't. They're money grubbers now, too, now. Like, you have to pay for the global trade station. They put it in the home app instead of just having it in the game. I mean, on top of that, you have to pay for the Nintendo Switch internet. Like, I find that to be unconscionable. Especially when Pokemon Bank was only like $5 a year or whatever. But I did the math, and maybe they can reuse assets to make the game better. Oh wait, yeah. Like Pokemon Bank was only $5, right? But I did the math, and with how small the Pokemon data structure is, they could fit. I'd have to go through my post history on a website to find it, but it was like they could fit like the storage of 50,000 people in 15 gigabytes. So it wasn't like they were spending money to host those servers. They're money grubbers. Ooh, Sunstone. What can we make with this? Sunflora. Bellossom. Ooh, Natu. I'm so excited when I see Johto Pokemon. Game Freak. Can't have all Pokemon because we want to rework all the Pokemon. Also Game Freak. Let's reuse assets and use worse move animations than Gale of Darkness. 100%. And you absolutely know they took out those Pokemon for the DLC. $60 game that was unfinished. Worse than the 3DS games, which were $40. And then, I think a $30 DLC on top of it. Or is it $60 for both DLCs? Yeah, DLCs that should have been in the game from the first place. No, maybe I'll play Gale of Darkness on stream. I can set up the emulator for that. There's a hack for that I've been meaning to play. It's called XG. It's $40 for the DLC? That's still too much money. Ah, oh, Yanma. I love Yanmega. I wish Yanmega was in here. I used to run a tinted lens Yanmega because nobody would like expect it. And tinted lens makes it so like they can't resist your moves. Yeah, I use Dolphin. Tinted lens makes it so that the enemy can't resist your moves. So on the Pokemon Showdown, I would grab a Yanmega and I would just hit with max power Bug Buzz on like a Scizor and just watch them die. They'd be like, what the hell was that? $40 for a Pokemon DLC when I pay 20 more for a year of content in Destiny. Never played Destiny, so I don't know what the cost to benefit ratio is there. You're a trainer. Who cosplays out on a mountain? You are a trainer. Hector. I'm gonna find that post where I did the math, because I did it. I posted it specifically so I wouldn't lose it. $40 is too much for DLC in a Pokemon game. $40 is definitely too much for the DLC they came out with for this Pokemon game. If it were something like Breath of the Wild's DLC, well, if Breath of the Wild's DLC came out all at once, let's put it that way, then I could justify it if it were that good. But it wasn't that good. I haven't played the DLC, but the fact that they stripped out stuff to make you pay for it makes me not like it's just not okay. If it were actually content, that would be different. But they stripped out content to put it in the DLC, and I'm not okay with that. Get out of here. Get out of here, B-Jenks. You're not welcome here anymore. Slash ban. But you're exactly right. Like, that's exactly what the apologists say. And no matter what, like, Game Freak could vomit into a cartridge, and they would pay $100 for it, and they'd buy both versions. Like, I know the Pokemon is important to a lot of people, but we can't just say nothing and be happy that we at least have a game. Like, it's a corporation. We're paying money for this good. We're not just going to, you know, be thankful just because, you know, they came out with something. It's not the third largest, it's the first largest media franchise in the world. Top grossing. Golem. Poor Roxy. Killed by a Destiny Bond in Sabrina's gym. Yeah. Nice excuse. When they put random rocks here, like, I have to check all for items. Mysterious stone, like the sapphire. I'm starting to think that maybe the post game should be like +7 instead of +5 for challenge mode. In Black 2 and White 2 it was +5 in the post game, but I feel like the Ruin Maniac should have more money. Door doesn't budge at all. Check it more thoroughly. Closer inspection, there are several dots on the door. Well, let me read it. It says cut. Oh, Nugget's got an item even though he's dead. Okay, I do not remember the sequence for this, so we're gonna have to guess. Okay, that probably says up. That could be left or down. I'm gonna say left. Okay. This is right. This is down, because it's different from left. Yes, first try. I guessed right. I was right in tailing you. You're just gonna let that happen? We're the Pokemon League champion, we just let him swipe it? Swipe or no swiping? I know that there was a Sapphire here, so it belongs to me. I'll sell it to Team Rocket for serious money. Don't glare at me like that. If you want it back, why don't you go get it after I sell it? I'll even tell you one of Team Rocket's passwords. Yes, nah, Chansey. Another palindrome. I'm done. Don't think badly of me. I do think badly of you. What does this say? I'll look it up at the end of the stream, so it's not a mystery. Oh, I don't have a flyer. I really don't want to. Oh, you know what? Aerodactyl's gonna learn fly. Go back to 5 Island. We will grab the Sapphire. After beating up some rockets and doing that horrible spinny puzzle. I think the Sapphire is the last bit of content in Vanilla FireRed and Lake Green. I know that the hacker did not really add anything, like he didn't get to the post game. Like he added the Battle Tower as post game and Mew on Fireway Island, but other than that, he didn't give it much farther than this. But he's got plans. I'm excited. Like I might. Oh, you know what? I should have saved. I should have made a copy of my save file after the Elite Four, so if the post game did end up getting done, I could come back and see it. That's okay. Why? I only went 5. Maybe I'll just do a replay. Maybe I'll use a. There's the no free heals challenge. Maybe I'll do a no Pokemon Center run next time I do this. That sounds horrible, but I mean I could do it. I've never done a run like that before. Alright, so it's yes, not Chansey, and Goldie need log. Alright. That should be a sliding glass door sound. Right? That's a sliding glass door. Definitely. That's gotta be changed. I'm gonna write that down for him. Door sound, Rocket Warehouse. Okay. Heard of the YouTuber J Rose? He recently just sold a Pokemon run. No Pokemon Center in another 2 hours. Granted, it was with Mewtwo, but damn. I've never heard of that. I've never heard of that YouTuber. I'm not big on Poketubers because I think they're bad. I don't like the clickbait and they just annoy me. The only Poketuber I've watched who've done like solo challenges is I don't know how to say his name. Pika Spray? Pika Spray? Pika Spree? I like his content. Upgrade. We could evolve the Porygon that we don't have. And a lot of the Poketubers say stuff as if they're the authority on it, but then it's patently wrong. Like they just say it and it's incorrect. Like I love listening to Poketubers talk about Missing No because they get literally everything wrong. Like, don't say something to your audience if you don't know what you're talking about. Or at least say, hey, I heard this, I don't know if it's correct. Like, don't speak as if it's true. It just makes me angry. I want a Hound Hour. Oh no. Well, that was a wrong turn. Did you come here knowing it's Team Rocket's warehouse? Yes, I did. It's hard to miss the giant R on the door. Always loved Houndoom. Holy arrows, yeah. I was so happy when I could catch a Shadow Houndour in Pokemon Coliseum. Ah, damn. I remember getting that game and being so excited. That game was amazing. In fact, my friend slept over that night and watched me play it. And they wanted to check out the battle mode because they thought there might be a two-player mode. But I wanted to keep playing the single player, and I knew that there was no real two-player mode. Like a two-player story mode. I knew there was, so I just kept going. I was not a good friend that night. Yeah, like, they remade Pokemon Snap, or they made a new Pokemon Snap, which is great. I'm very excited for that. I can't wait to stream that. But, like, Pokemon Snap is my jam. But remake Pokemon Coliseum NXT. Or, like, they could remake that with modern battle mechanics and just leave everything else the same. You know, like, remaster it, or, like, put it on the Virtual Console and have you able to directly transfer your Pokemon from there to the newer games. They could absolutely do that. Yeah, they would need to actually put a number. They'd never do it. I knew it. Netball. I'm so good at finding these items. Sludge Bomb, finally. Teaching that to Nidoking right away. What number was that? I forget. Here we go. Let's teach that over Focus Punch because I think it's worn out its welcome. Too much to set up. I think we used Nidoking once for the Elite Four. I'd have to go over the tape, roll the tape to find out. But kind of disappointed. I got word about you from the others. There's no way a kid like you'd know our boss Giovanni. How do these arrow tiles work? Like, physically, how do they work? I just realized that I've been taking for granted how they work this entire time. Okay. I keep forgetting that there's so much lower level for them. Are they like treadmills? Like you get on one and it just zooms you out? Like those things at airports that are like, what are they called? You stand on them and they just move you forward. What are they called? I can't believe I'm blanking completely. They're like treadmills. We gotta beat this lady so that she fixes the arrows. So let's go with Bowie. I don't know or care if what I'm doing is right or wrong. Just put my faith in Giovanni and do as I'm told. This must be Ariana. From Gold and Silver. Or, Heart Gold and Soul Silver. She didn't have a name in Gold and Silver. we'll be okay. Rock Tomb is kind of annoying. I wonder if this must be a custom moveset. Muck doesn't learn Rock Tomb, like, naturally. Oh, Vileplume, we're switching out. To America. Nice miss, nerd. Okay, never mind. I shouldn't have taunted her. That's a catchy tune. Physical Vileplume? This is Gen 3. Stop trying to make physical Vileplume work. As it chunks me. America's having flashbacks to Maggie getting killed by an Arbok. Okay, we're gonna heal, because she will fix the arrow so we don't have to do the puzzle anymore. Doing things according to your beliefs and morals. I understand now. I made it so you can come back in through here. Why don't you go get rested and refreshed for what lies ahead? The admin after me outranks me thoroughly as a trainer. You better steel yourself for one hard challenge. That must be, is it Archer, the blue-haired admin from Heart Gold and Soul Silver? That's his name? He shows up in Let's Go Pikachu, too. Which I thought was an interesting tie-in. Like, I enjoyed Let's Go Pikachu more than I enjoyed Sword and Shield. I could at least get through Let's Go Pikachu. I could not get through Sword and Shield. I could barely get through Sun and Moon. I put Sun and Moon down for a long time before I picked it back up. But I don't plan on ever picking up Sword and Shield again. That's quite enough of you playing the hero, kid. Spreading lies about how Team Rocket has disbanded. I was there. I disbanded it. It's such an obvious attempt to cause confusion in our ranks. Fortunately, we're not so ignorant to fall for the lies of a child. And now I'll show you how scary an angry adult can be. With 3 Pokemon? I don't think so. Alright, I'm afraid of an explosion here. I know I said that every time. And then it doesn't... Oh god! Don't die! Oh no! I know I say that every time, and then it doesn't happen. That's what I was in the middle of saying as that happened. Now I need another water Pokemon. Damn it! Oh, Bodhi. I think Houndoom is up next. I'm upset. I loved Bowie. Of course it would be Explosion. Erg, you were too strong. That's Giovanni's badge, so it's true. Team Rocket has really expanded. We will abandon this warehouse, don't think this is over. I won't let this be the end. I will find Giovanni and I will resurrect Team Rocket. I will. Until then, farewell. Yeah, that was definitely Archer. Do I have to fight this scientist? The influence of magnetic waves on Pokemon evolution. Seems familiar. It almost fills me with rage. Poor Bodhi. I'm pretty sure we have to fight Scientist Gideon, so I'm gonna kill him. I think that's his name, actually, Gideon. The scientist who stole the sapphire from us. If I'm right about that name, like, I'm such a nerd. Okay, who's gonna be our water Pokemon now? Horsey's already got Waterfall on it, so take the leftovers off, too. Good thing we're at the very end of the game. Poor Bodhi. To die to an explosion. Horrible way to go. I'll probably get another stream out of this, because there is content here that we didn't do, but technically getting the Sapphire is the end of the game. Like, the last big thing you can do is fix the net center. Nidoking can learn Surf? I guess that makes sense, because Nidoqueen can. The problem with playing Coliseum or XD on stream is it's so slow. The battles are so slow, you can't turn off the battle animations. Like, the battle animations are beautiful, and I love watching them. But not over and over and over and over and over. Also, I don't think you can nickname your starter Espeon and Umbreon. Alright, moment of truth. Is this guy's name Gideon? I'm gonna be ashamed if it is. I almost managed to sell the Sapphire for huge money. You just had to come along and blow the whole deal apart. There's no forgiveness for you. Why don't you just let me buy the Sapphire? Do we really have to battle? Great. More self-destructs and explosions. Porygon. I don't think we've seen a Porygon. You know what? No. I think there's one in Silph.Co. I think we fought a scientist with one in Silph.Co. Yeah. Oh god, I didn't catch this guy's name. Gideon. Yep. Let's just hang it up. I can remember a random scientist's name at the end of FireRed and Leaf Green. That's what is taking up space in my brain. Instead of useful things, it's this. Alright, I guess this is your warehouse now. Okay, let's go back to One Island. Give Celio the Sapphire so we can shut him up forever. Stop asking us for help. cool thing about Gen 3 is, like, it pieces itself together so well with the Pokemon distribution. You got, like, all the Kantomons here, some Johtomons, then, Emerald gives you the remaining Johtomons, plus you've got Coliseum and XD. So this is the gem that forms a pair with the ruby. You've gone through a lot to get this, didn't you? Yes. You don't have to tell me, I know it wasn't easy. I lost Bodhi for this. Now it's my turn to work for you. Please give me a little time. I did it. I linked up with Lanet. Eddie, I did it. I managed to link up with trainers in the Hoenn region. Finally, the network machine is fully operational. Eddie, I owe it all to you. Thanks to you, my dream came true. I'm not crying. That's enough about me. Keep looking for Pokemon? Yeah. Okay. I think Stelio and Bill, they've got something going on. Stelio knows way too much about Bill. See? He knows. See? He knows Bill is lactose intolerant. He's involved in Bill's life. Alright. What now? Alright, so we didn't go north of 5 Island. We did go down to Memorial Pillar, which had like nothing. So a gorgeous Lost Cave. The beauty in Lost Cave, that's something that we can do. That's content. And then we didn't go up to Altering Cave, which has nothing in it, but that's something to do. We could catch a Heracross in Pattern Bush. That won't be our first encounter, but hey, there's a chance. Training Tower. We didn't do any of 7 Island. There's a Sword Stance tutor right here. Tannaby Ruins. We didn't unlock that. But we got a Metal Coat. I kind of want to evolve Steelix. I don't think we need Meowth anymore, because I don't think there's any more cut trees in the game. Here we go. Metal Coats. So, the Link Bracelet item will evolve trade evolutions with held items as long as they're holding the right held item. Where is it? Did I skip it? Where is it? What? Did I miss it? Okay, that's not right. I should have the Link Bracelet. Link Bracelet disappeared. Did it disappear after I used it on Spoopy all that time ago? He's the only trade evolution that I used it on. That's really weird. Okay, well, I guess we're not evolving Onyx. Oh, that's why we test. Well, sorry, Worthless. You truly are worthless. Not even a diamond in the rough. There's also plans to make the other event tickets available. They just haven't been yet. So, like, we'd be able to catch Ho-Oh and Lugia and Deoxys. But they're just not here yet. Let's go to... You know, honestly, I feel like this is a good place to take a break. Because... like, I could pull maybe another 2 hours out of this. But I'm really tired. What? You know what? No, I can't do that because I don't have level 50 Pokemon. I was gonna say let's do a Battle Tower challenge, but we can't. Because the RS Battle Tower is you have to be level 50 or you have to be level 100. They don't scale. So... is there any other content that I could do here? Well, I think the Elite Four is in its second wave. Okay. I just kind of want to see what their levels are. So I'm going to go in with, like, nothing. So I don't lose Pokemon. And we're just going to see. I know that the challenge mode rosters for the rematches are not done. So this is the standard rematches. But I just want to see. Who are we gonna sacrifice? Sacrifice the Beedrill. Queen Beedrill. Does somebody say anything about this? That must have been for the fame checker. Yeah, this is fame checker stuff. Let's see. It's like she's just going through a rote script. Like, you know how it goes. I have to say this. Contractually obligated. 68. So it probably what? Probably tops out in the 70s. Like 78, 79. What do you mean? So when you lose in the Nuzlocke mode, it swaps the first alive Pokemon in your box. It was good that I tested this out. So I can show you guys. So Queen is dead. Sacrifice so that we can look at the levels of the second wave. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm going to call it a night because I'm exhausted. I had a good time though. It was good that we had like a dialogue going and we could shit on Game Freak for a while. And we beat the champion. Well, we got through Victory Road. We beat the Elite Four. We became the champion, and we fixed the net machine. So I will probably be back either tomorrow or the day after. Actually, we did a lot. We basically finished the game, but there is still a little bit more content that we can do. But I have a Twitter, I have a YouTube, and I'm literally going to make the vids, the VODs, not private right after the stream. Because I know I'm never going to do the thumbnails, so I might as well just put them out there. I can change the thumbnails later, I'm pretty sure. But yeah. Thanks for watching, thanks for hanging out and talking, and I'm sure I'll see you guys later. Adios.